What's going on, guys? Let's get it, baby. And the Lord speaking to Moses, saying, sanctify unto me all the firstborn whatsoever open. Been a while, guys. It's been a while. I feel like it's been forever, actually. Happy to be here. Woo. The one among the children of Israel, both of man and of beast, is mine. And Moses said unto the people, remember this day in which ye come out from Egypt, out of the house of bondage. For by strength of hand and the Lord brought you out from this place. There shall no leavened bread be eaten. This day come ye out in Mount Albal. It shall be when the Lord shall bring thee into the land of Canaanites, and the Hittites, and the Amorites, and the Hivites, and the Jebusites, on I say that word, which he had sworn unto the fathers to give thee a land flowing with milk and honey. Thou shalt keep this service in this month. 7 days thou shalt eat unleavened bread, and the 7th day shall be a feast to the Lord. Unleavened bread shall be eaten 7 days, and there shall no leavened bread be seen with thee. Neither shall there be leaven seen with thee in all their quarters. Though shall they shed sun in their day, saying, this is done because of that which the Lord did unto me when I came forth out of Egypt. It shall be for a sign to thee upon thy hand, for a memorial between thine eyes, and the Lord's law may be in thy mouth. For with a strong hand had the Lord brought thee out of Egypt. Thou shalt therefore keep this ordinance in his season from year to year. It shall be when the Lord shall bring thee into the land of captivity, as he swore unto thee to thy fathers, and shall give it to thee, that thou shalt set apart unto the Lord all that open the matrix, every firstling that came of a beast, which thou have the male shall be the Lord's. Every firstling of an ass, and thou shalt redeem with a lamb. And for thou wilt not redeem it, then thou shalt break his neck. All the firstborn of man among thy children shall thou redeem. It shall be when thou son ask thee in time to come, saying, what is this that thou shalt say unto him? Be strengthened of him. The Lord brought us out of from Egypt, from the house of bondage. It came to pass when Pharaoh would hardly let us go, that the Lord shed all the firstborn in the land of Egypt, both the firstborn of man and the firstborn of beasts. Therefore I sanctify to the Lord all the open of the matrix, being males, but all the firstborn of my children I redeem. It shall be for a token upon their hand, and for front lanterns between their eyes, for by strength of hand of the Lord brought us forth out of Egypt. It came to pass when Pharaoh had let the people go, that God let them not through the way of the land of Philistines, all through that was near, for God let least persevere. People repent when they see war, and they return to Egypt. God lead the people about through the way of the wilderness of the Red Sea, and the children of Israel went up in hardness out of the land of Egypt. Moses took the bones of Joseph with him, and for he had strangely sworn the children of Israel, saying, God will surely visit you, and ye shall carry up my bones away hence with you. And they took the journey, and scouched and encamped into En Etan, and the edge of the wilderness, and the Lord went before them by day in a pillar of a cloud to lead them the way, by night in a pillar of fire to give them light to go by the day and night. He took not away the pillar of the cloud by day, nor the pillar of fire by night from before the people. And the Lord spoke unto Moses, saying, speak unto the children of Israel, that they turn and encamped before the Pharaoh road between Meldon in the sea over against Baal-Zebon. Wherefore shall ye encamp by the sea. Pharaoh would say of the children of Israel, they are entangled in the land of the wilderness, has shut them in. And I will harden Pharaoh's heart, and he shall follow after them. And I will be honored upon Pharaoh and upon all his hosts, that the Egyptians may know that I am the Lord. And they did so. And it was told that the king of Egypt and the people fled. And the heart of Pharaoh and his servants were turned again to turn against the people. And they said, why have we done this, that we have let Israel go from serving us? He made ready his chariot and took his people with him. And he took 600 and chosen chariots, and all the chariots of Egypt, and captains over every one of them. And the Lord hardened the heart of Pharaoh, king of Egypt. He persuaded after the children of Israel, and the children of Israel went out with an high hand. But the Egyptians persuaded after them all the horses, and the chariots of Pharaoh and his horsemen, and his army, and overtook them, encamping by the sea beside Phil-Harado, before Baal-Haran Zebon. When Pharaoh drew nigh, and the children of Israel lifted up their eyes, and behold, the Egyptians marched after them. They were so afraid, and the children of Israel cried out unto the Lord. They said to Moses, because there were no graves in Egypt, had thou taken us away to die in the wilderness? Wherefore hast thou dealt thus with us, to carry us forth out of Egypt? Is it not this the world that we did to tell in the Egypt, saying, let us alone, let us alone, let us alone, that we may serve the Egyptians? For it has been better for us to serve the Egyptians than we should die in the wilderness. Oh wow. And Moses said unto the people, fear ye not, stand still at the salvation of the Lord, which he shed to you today of the Egyptians, whom ye have seen today. Ye shall see them again no more forever. The Lord shall fight for you, and ye shall hold your peace. And I said unto Moses, wherefore criest thou unto me, speaking to the children of Israel, that they go forward, but lift thou up their rod, and stretch out their hand over the sea, and divide it, and the children of Israel should go on the dry ground through the midst of the sea. Behold, I will harden the hearts of Egyptians, and they shall follow them, and I will get me honor upon Pharaoh, and upon all his hosts, and upon his chariots, and upon his horsemen. And the Egyptians shall know that I am the Lord, when I have gotten me honor upon Pharaoh, and upon his chariots, and upon his horsemen. And the angel of God, which went before the camp of Israel, removed and went behind him, and the pillar of the cloud went before their face, and stood before them. And it came to pass, the camp of the Egyptians and the camp of Egypt, it was a cloud and darkness to them, but gave light by night to those, so that one came not near the other all night. And Moses stretched out his hand over the sea, and the Lord caused the sea to go back by a strong east wind as the night, and made the sea dry land, and the waters were divided, and the children of Israel went into the midst of the sea upon the dry ground, and the waters were a wall unto them on the right hand and on the left. And the Egyptians pursued and went after them to the midst of the sea, even all Pharaoh's horses, his chariots, and his horsemen. It came to pass that in the morning watch the Lord looked into the host of the Egyptians through the pillar of fire and of the cloud, and troubled the host of the Egyptians, and took off their chariot and wheels, that they drawn them heavily, so that the Egyptians said, let us flee from the face of Israel, for the Lord fighting for them against the Egyptians. And the Lord said unto Moses, stretch out thy hand over the sea, that the water may come again upon the Ethiopians, upon their chariots, and upon their horsemen. And Moses stretched forth his hand over the sea, and the sea returned to his strength. When the morning appeared, the Ethiopians flee against it, and the Lord overthrew the Ethiopians in the midst of the sea. And the water returned and covered the chariots and the horsemen and all the house of Pharaoh that came into sea after them. There remained not so much as one of them, but the children of Israel walked upon dry land in the midst of the sea, and the waters were a wall unto them on their right hand, on their left. Thus the Lord saved Israel that day on the hand of the Egyptians. Israel saw the Egyptians dead upon the seashore. And Israel saw the great work with the Lord, which the Lord did upon the Egyptians, and the people feared the Lord and believed the Lord and his servant Moses. Then sang Moses and the children of Israel this song unto the Lord, spake, saying, I will sing unto the Lord, for he has tremendous gloriness in the house, on the horse, and his rider as he thrown into the sea. The Lord is my strength and my song. He is become my salvation. He is my God. Woo, woo. And I will prepare him in abomination, my father's God, and I will exalt him. The Lord is a man of war, and the Lord is his name. Pharaoh, chariots, and his hosts has he cast into the sea. His chosen captains also are drowned in the Red Sea. The depths had covered them. They sank into the bottom as a stone. Thy right hand, O Lord, is become glorious in power. Thy right hand, O Lord, hath dashed in pieces an enemy. In the greatness of thy exceedingly thou hast overthrown them that rose up against thee. Thou sendest forth thy wrath, which consumed them, stubble with the blast of thy nostrils. The waters were gathered together, the floods stood upright in a heap, and the depths were calling in the heart of the sea. The enemy said, I will persuade, I will overtake, I will divide the spoil, my lust shall be satisfied upon them. I will draw my sword in my hand, and shall destroy them. Though them bow with their wind, the sea covered them. They sank at lead in the mighty waters. Who is like unto thee, O Lord, among the gods, who like the glorious and holiness, fearfulness, and praises, doing wonders? Thou stretches out thy right hand, the earth swallowed them. Though in thy mercy hast led forth the people which thou hast redeemed, thou hast guided them in thy strength into thy holy habitation. The people shall hear and be afraid, sorrow, and shall take hold on the inhabitations of Philistine, and then the dukes of Edom should be amazed. The mighty men of Moab, trembling, shall take hold upon them. All the inhabitants of Canaan shall melt away. Fear and dread shall fall upon them by the greatness of thy arm. I shall be as still as a stone. Till the people pass over, O Lord, till the people pass over, which thou hast priced, thou shalt bring them, and the plant of them, and the mountain of their inheritance, in the place of the Lord, which thou made thee to dwell in the sanctuary of the Lord, which in their hands are established. The Lord shall reign forever and ever. The horse of Pharaoh went in with his chariots and his horsemen into the sea. Brought again the water of the sea, and them that the children of Israel went on dry land in the midst of the sea. And Moran, the prophetess, the sister of Aaron, took unto Aaron her hand, and all that woman. The woman went out her with timbrels and with dances. And Moran answered them and sang, Ye the Lord, for he has trembled glorious, and the horse and his rider has he thrown into the sea. So Moses brought Israel from the Red Sea, and they went out into the wilderness of Shur. And they went 3 days in the wilderness and found no water. When they came to Marah, they could not drink of the water of the Marah. and they were better. Therefore the name of it was called Marah. And the people murmuring against Moses, saying, What shall we drink? He cried unto the Lord, and the Lord showed him a tree, which when he cast into the waters, the water made sweet. There he made for them a statute of an ordinance, and there he proved them, and said, If thou wilt diligently hearken to the voice of the Lord, thou God will do that which is right in his sight, and will give ear to his commandments, and keep all his statutes, or put none of those diseases upon thee, which I have brought upon thee Egypt, and I am the Lord that healed thee. And they came to Elim, where were 12 wells of water, and 3 strong 10 palm trees, and they encamped there by the water. And they took their journey from Elim, and all the congregation of the children of Israel came into the wilderness of Sin, which is between Elim and Sinai, on the 15th day of the 2nd month after their departing out of the land of Egypt. The whole congregation of the children of Israel murmured against Moses and Aaron in the wilderness. And the children of Israel said unto them, Would to God we have died by the hand of the Lord in the land of Egypt, and we sat by the flesh pots, and we did eat bread to the full, for ye have brought us forth into the wilderness to this whole assembly with a hunger. Then said the Lord unto Moses, Behold, I will rain bread from heaven for you, and the people shall go out and gather a certain rate every day, that may prove them whether they will walk in my law or no. It shall come to pass that on the 6th day they shall prepare that which they bring, and it shall be twice as much as they gather daily. And Moses and Aaron said unto all the children of Israel, At ye then ye shall know that the Lord hath brought you out from the land of Egypt. And the morning then ye shall see the glory of the Lord, for that he hear your murmuring against the Lord. What are we that ye murmuring against us? And Moses said, This it shall be when the land shall give you in the evening place to eat, and the morning bread, the full for that the Lord heard your murmurings which ye murmuring against him. And what are we or murmuring, or not us against us, but against the Lord? And Moses spake on her, and said unto all the congregation of the children of Israel, Came near before the Lord, for he has heard your murmurings. It came to pass, as the owner spoke unto the whole congregation of the children of Israel, that they looked towards the wilderness, and behold, the glory of the Lord appeared in the cloud. And the Lord spoke unto Moses, saying, I heard the murmurings of the children of Israel speaking to them, saying, At ye shall eat flesh. In the morning ye shall be filled with bread, and ye shall know that I am the Lord your God. It came to pass that at eve the quails came up and covered the camp, and in the morning the dew lay round about the house. When the dew that lay was gone up, behold, upon the face of the wilderness there lay a small round thing, as small as the whole frost on the ground. And when the children of Israel saw it, they said one to another, It is manna, for they wist not what it was. And Moses said unto them, This is the bread which the Lord has given you to eat. Gather in Omer. This is the thing which the Lord has commanded. Gather of every man according to his eating, and Omer for every man according to the number for your persons, to take ye every man for them which are in his tents. The children of Israel did so, and gathered some more, some less. When they did melt and which an Omer, he that gathered much had nothing over, he that gathered little had no lack. They gathered every man according to his eating. Moses said, Let no man leave of it tomorrow, Notwithstanding, they hearkened not unto Moses, but some of them left of it into the morning. It bred worms and stank, and Moses was wroth with them, and they gathered it every morning, every man according to his eating. And when the sun waxed hot, it melted. It came to pass that on the 6th day they gathered twice as much bread, two omers for one man, 2 omers for one man. And all the rulers of the congregation came, told Moses. He said unto them, This is that which the Lord has said to Moses, is the rest of the holy Sabbath, and to the Lord bake that which ye bake today, and see thee that ye seen thee, and that which remain overlaid up for you to keep until the morning. And they set it up till the morning, as Moses bade, did not stink, neither was there any worm there. And Moses said, Eat that 2 days, for today is a Sabbath unto the Lord. To the day ye shall not find it in the field. 6 day you shall gather it upon the 7th day, which is the Sabbath, and there should be none. It came to pass that there went out some of the people on the 7th day for to gather, and they found none. And the Lord said to Moses, How long refuse ye to keep my commandments and my laws? See, for the Lord hath given you the Sabbath, therefore he give you on the 6th day the bread of 2 days, about on every man in his place. Let no man go out of his place on the 7th day. So people rest on the 7th day. The house of Israel came to the name thereof on manna. It was like carnation seed white. The taste of it was wafers made with honey. Moses said, This is the thing which the Lord commanded, filling armor of it to be kept for your generations, that they may see the bread wherewith I fed you in the wilderness when I brought you from forth the land of Egypt. And Moses said unto Aaron, Take a pot, and put an armor full of manna therein, and lay it up before the Lord to be kept for your generations. And the Lord commanded Moses to Aaron to lay it up, and before the testimony to be kept. The children of Israel did eat manna 40 years until they came to a land inhabited. They did eat manna until they came into the borders of the land of Canaan. And now an armor is the 10th part of an ephah.